a fair number of the people that I met in prison are going to die there, either because they were given life sentences or because they were given numerical sentences so long they can't possibly live long enough to reach the end of their term. And some of these guys have never had loving family or support. They spent the entirety of their lives, both before prison and while in prison, alone, without anybody helping them out. There are other guys who came from families or who had families or support who found it, but those people slowly kind of die off or move away. After 5 years or 20 years or 30 years, they end up alone and there's no one to take care of them. And then there are the lucky few who have relationships and connections that last for the entirety of their term. So even though they may die in prison, at least they don't fully die alone. They have emotional connection, they have emotional support. So the question of what happens to the body really depends on whether that person on the outside has connection and has support. Because a prison will call your next of kin and say, hey, we want to release the body and you have to pay for it. You have to figure out how to do this. You have to figure out how to bury this. We've kept this person for the entirety of their lives and now it's your problem. But if someone doesn't have that, if they don't have next of kin or support, they'll be buried in basically a pauper's graveyard for other prisoners.